is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto every day? Possibly come with a live giving you this up-to-date crypto news technical analysis. How is everyone doing this Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, whenever you may be watching? Hope to keep you up to date. Sonny M in the super chat. Nice to have you. We're going to talk a little bit about Cardano. I hope that is something you'd like to talk about. And then at the end of the video, one subscriber, if you're a subscriber, we're going to allow you to just talk about one asset. So the first asset, when the time is. So please, let's not scream or go crazy right now about assets, but we're going to start right now the show. So please hit the like and subscribe. Trying to get 100 likes for once. That would be amazing, right? We're setting high goals here. 1.48k subscribers. 3 days ago, we talked about why it's so important to never trade for anybody else and why this Thanksgiving in 2023, you may just want to keep it to yourself. And when you make the money you make and you're happy with all those gains after this crazy market, probably one of the worst falls in crypto history, this is the worst bear market, well, hit the like and subscribe. Become a member today. We're going to talk about it. Congratulations. You may have made it out of the worst entire world ever of the bear market. So give yourself a pat on the back if you've happened to dollar cost average in, dollar cost average out at the top there at 69,000 Bitcoin. So we're going to talk a little bit about Cardano this morning. If you're excited about that, like I said, then at the end of the video, I will say now is the time. Then you can talk about your asset, and we're going to do a little breakdown on TA if you'd like to see that. Cardano 2023, I'm going to talk about also Bitcoin, why I believe 42 to 48,000 is the top for 2023. And if you go back to my video from January and December of 2022, I actually predicted that before the year even started. So looking more and more like that is coming into play. Cardano has 5 projects I'd like to share. A lot to talk about this morning, so we're going to get into it as quickly as possible. Cardano GPT. I watch Charles Hoskinson. I'm a follower. If you are not following him, I suggest you might want to watch some of his boring movies, slides, and videos that he does, because he does talk about some interesting stuff. ChatGPT for Cardano is a promising addition to the Cardano ecosystem, leveraging the potential of artificial intelligence and blockchain technology to enhance the functionalities and efficiency of Cardano's-based projects. So pretty important to have AI running, which they already know. It seems like they have their foot dipped in the toe a little bit into the water in every little piece here. So pretty big right now. Then they have the number 2 world mobile empowering connectivity. Obviously, we're going to talk about Cardano. Price action on the charts as well. Empowering connectivity in underprivileged regions. We already know he goes particularly in Africa, as he says here. We're going into the places where they do not have wealth. They do not have banks. He is making the wealth. This is an excellent, excellent idea. We're going after the smaller guys first before we get everyone else on board. That's pretty much what he's doing. Slow and steady wins the race. I love the Cardano project. Algon, if I said it correctly, decentralized cloud storage for enhanced security. We kind of don't have to go too crazy about that. We understand what that is. For foreign network, empowering decentralized prediction markets. People in the ecosystem that trade, that buy and sell into the ecosystem of Cardano are now able to basically predict the market and get rewards in return for FRN tokens. So it's pretty cool how they're making you a piece of the project, and they're making you feel like, well, you're really a part of this. Representing the lighter side of crypto, we have SNCC, if I'm saying that correctly, the playful meme coin. They're, like I said, Web3. We have, what do we have? We have the real, the goggles, right? Everybody wants to talk about this Christmas. Hopefully we're all going to get some nice goggles, playing some games, 3D, and all this virtual reality stuff. Well, that's another thing that's going to come into play. Cardano has everything. So we're going to talk more about that eventually. That was a long video there for that. But ADA is is supposed to explode in price at 35 cents. I think it's going to go to 38. So that's particularly my situation. I like to check the long shorts ratio for fun on the Bitcoin. As you can see, like I said, where the sentiment's getting a little stronger for the Bitcoin price for the long people. So the bulls are starting to look strong in 269 days. 14 hours and 33 minutes until the Bitcoin halving. And if we've noticed, if you've checked the charts, about 12 months in between that time frame, we find ourselves in a huge rally to the upside on that yearly cycle. So pay attention to what is happening 2009, 2012, and as we get to halvings every 4 years. And as you can see here strongly, the rewards for the miners, that's what they means, is they get the 3.12 Bitcoin every day. 900 Bitcoin is floating to the system through miners. I don't know if you knew that. Congratulations, you now have a fun crypto tip to send to your friends. What happens when this Bitcoin halving hits? In those 270 days approximately, you will now have 450 Bitcoin daily that is rewarded to miners throughout the world. That's how it works, and it's going to build a scarcity. So could you imagine? Everybody's mining until those 270 days are left. Because why? Because each day you get 900 Bitcoin. So could you imagine? You get a slice of the pie, 900 Bitcoin, pretty insane. And as we know, we're briefly waiting for this. So I think this deadline is very important to pay attention to. August 12th, 2023. Well, today is the 22nd. So if we did our math and we said, well, about a week or two there. So in about approximately a little over 3.5 weeks, somewhere around there, we're going to find out, no matter what, is the BlackRock ETF for Bitcoin going to be approved? Or is it going to be set back? Or was it denied? So it's kind of exciting because there's a lot of price action behind that for Bitcoin. Obviously, the macro for that would be amazing. We need to find out. SEC hints at potential appeal to XRP ruling from Ripple Labs lawsuit. So as we know, if you were sleeping under a rock, according to the court documents, SEC stated that it is now considering the various available venues for further review on the ruling. So we'll see what happens with XRP. It's pretty clear here that they weren't happy, but hey, it's not a security. We'll see what happens as we go further with XRP. It seems to be the big talk. Dogecoin becomes the 8th largest cryptocurrency after adding 1 billion to the market cap. Just keeping you up to the date, keeping you up to the news here. And a lot of people like to know, right, on the daily, what is the big asset moving? It's XDC. But for the year, real quick, before we get into the charts, we have CAS. 16,657% on the year for 2023. These are the reasons why we get into crypto. This is the reason why we're excited, because we are looking for gains possibly in that area. So 1.2 trillion market cap, looking to have Bitcoin get back to the 2.37, right? That's about where we were when we were thriving. I just remember, it's pretty sick. So Bitcoin right now, currently this morning, 29.8, looking pretty weak right now. And from the chart, before we get into Cardano right now, for the charts here, we're finally into the favorite part of the video. If you see here, I do believe that the 28,277 is still coming into play. I think this big fall's coming through. And what did I tell you before? The more and more you test something, and it does seem no genius here, I see a double bottom pattern here. Beautiful, beautiful. But as you can see here on the 4-hourly, this oscillator, we're pretty high. So we could get this big fall coming in. Where does that come into play? Well, that could match up into this realm here. So I'm going to watch that very well. The more and more, I do like the double bottom here. We could form a top, come straight through. We have to survive the 29,800 for Bitcoin. It's very important. What are we looking to break above for us in order to be able to get to 32,300 next resistance level? We have to break above that 31.4. So it's so important. Cardano, real quick, just wanted to go over before we get off. And I did want to say, if there was one person in the super chat that did have an asset that they did want to go over, please let me know. Did a little bit of fundamentals on the Cardano, 5 projects quickly. And I want you to see here, this is what I think is happening. Same thing with Bitcoin. I believe it will follow if, and this is the daily here. Same thing. Bitcoin's very bullish on the daily. But in the short-term time frame, we could be falling here. As you can see here, right, it's coming through. I believe the support at 30 cents is strong. And then right here, 38 cents, I believe 38 cents will take us to where we need to be. It's very important, very vital for us to find out if this is the price for Bitcoin. So see here, we do have a 35-cent resistance, but somewhere in this 38 cents, we could build support. Flipping here would be rather nice. Cup and handle, as you can see in the last video, I told you there was a cup and handle beautifully here. Very important to hold that, come in, retest, and then come back. You would now see an upward W. Build support here at that 35-ish. Resistance around the 39 to 41, finally, hopefully either breaking out or giving us the answer to the down or upside. So it's very important, very vital to watch this trend here. As you can see, pull this out a little more, and you could really get a better understanding of, hey, when this breaks here, I'm going to understand that now we are to the next level. And what is the next level? Well, the next level could be all the way to 44, 43 cents. So pay attention to that. That's where I think we could peak out. I want you to just watch this. Don't be greedy. Do not be greedy, because like I said, I have the 42 cents set up for you here. Don't get crazy. I like it. I'll put another line there, maybe a lot for you. But if you see here what's happening, the line, the price action coming in, support, build support above here, right here, at the 35 cents, bounce off finally, get through the resistance, and that's where we're looking to break. So we'll see what happens here. Cardano has a huge leg up. If you can see here what's happening, we are getting a particular falling wedge, and as I'm showing you circled here, this is the gap that must remain and fill eventually to the upside when we are in the bullish formation. So if you're watching what's happening, we are growing and growing up and up, getting rejection, taking profits, and then what's happening is eventually we will be back up to this price range, and that's, my friends, is when things are going to get crazy. So I said that's my price prediction. We will break this area of the 50 cents, perhaps the 43 cents in September of 2023. We're only a month and a half away. I'm pretty excited for that. So look what's happening. Upward W coming in. A lot of levels to pay a close attention to for Cardano. So Cardano getting a buy signal currently right now. We're pretty bullish. Do we fall down, retest the 30 cents, and then get this nice bounce to the upside? I do believe if that happens, like I said, we will be talking and trading somewhere around the 38. So let me adjust so you can see here if you want to take a screenshot. Not financial advice now, please. As we went into the last video, we talked about this over and over and over with family and friends watching me. None of this shit is financial advice. I worked with people on Wall Street. I've watched charts for about a decade, fooled around on my phone, paid attention to things like this, and these are the patterns and things that I've learned and found. So oscillator I love very much for Cardano. Like I said, daily looking strong. We have a little bit to be in the oversold zone. Once we are in the oversold zone around here, I'm going to be paying close attention. I expect Cardano to come through back maybe under the 30 cents, dollar cost average in, and that's when we're going to get that nice spike and a nice buy like we did on June 17th. So pay close attention. Like I said, not a financial advisor, just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor. So have a great day. I hope trading for you is not so difficult, because I'll tell you, if you got in 2021 when Bitcoin was trading 65, 69, you may have some stories about me kicking or killing you in the crypto market as well. I always dollar cost average in, and I always dollar cost average out. I don't take my $10,000, $20,000 and go, all right, I have $20,000 to trade. I'm going to buy Bitcoin right now, and I'm going to put $20,000 in. No. That's the stupidest thing you could do. If you have $20,000 to invest and Bitcoin is your asset, you need to put $2,000 at a time and make a frame. And guess what? That's 10 times I'm entering this market. Ask Michael Saylor and ask MicroStrategies what they do. It's pretty interesting, but what they do is they dollar cost average in. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you put all your eggs in one basket and get excited, you could have bought at the worst time. Wouldn't it be nice to dip your toe in that water and see how it feels? Is it boiling hot? It's going to fucking kill me if I jump in. Am I going to freeze to death and get frostbite if I jump in? No, I want to put a little piece in. I want to feel and make sure that I'm going to be okay when I get in here. If I put $2,000 in and it goes to $100, I'm not pissed. I'm angry, but guess what? I'm a trader. I start smiling because you know why? I could have put in $20,000 and watched it go down to $2,000. Instead, I put $2,000 in and watched it go down to $200. I made a big mistake. That's how you learn. When you put all your eggs in one basket, you watch every one of them break. And that's where you make a mistake. So a lot of people, I just wanted to talk about that because I did have people that are saying, hey, we're down in crypto. Of course you are. What do you think I am? And yes, there's two different types of trading. There are hodlers that hodl, and there are people who actually go in and out of trades, whether it's leverage or whether it's just buy and sell. So you have to pay attention. This market is very volatile. There are people playing with big whale money, millions and billions of dollars. Your $2,000, your $20,000 is a joke to them. So understand that. So we do know that $20,000, we do know that $10,000 is a decent amount of money. It could get you generational wealth if you put it in the correct asset. But I want you to understand that we have to find utilities. Don't sit there and look. This is the tips. This is not financial advice. These are crypto tips that I've learned along the way from my little mistakes, right? Or people that I've heard stories of. before we go, I just want people to know, because we need to help people on this channel that watch the show. And a lot of us just talk a lot that don't watch. I get that. They have no clue what's going on. What's going on, 300? Nice to have you in the chat. We're talking about some crypto easy mistakes people make, right? We don't buy big wicks. 300 blackout booter. What's going on, my man? Some people make big crypto mistakes. Dollar cost average in. You cannot make a big mistake that way. It's the same thing as putting your toe in the water. Another big mistake people make, emotion. They get emotional and they get attached to their asset. And now, you're emotional to your money. They don't want to lose it. You have to be careful. And that's another method, dollar cost averaging. So I just want to tell you that a lot of people do these stupid little things, and it's very hard. It hurts because you're trading on emotion. You're watching your money go down. Like I said, I had a family member. They bought $1,000 of Bitcoin. It went down $7 in 24 hours, and they were out. If that's what you're going to do, why the fuck did you buy anything at all? I don't understand. Do you put on sneakers that are $50 to $100 and go, oh shit, I just took 2 steps. They're worth fucking $90 now. I lost $10 and return them and go, I can't fucking wear these sneakers. I don't understand the thought process. So Wall Street Pete, sick now in crypto, just coming with some weird stories and things that I've been hearing. A lot of people ask, hey, can I see your money? Can I see your portfolio? No, it's none of your business. It's not that I'm ashamed of it. This is how you get hacked. This is how people steal. They want to know what platform you're on. Then they start finding out your name. Then they start finding out your address. Then they want to know your phone number. Then before you know it, they find out your password. And then before you know it, you have no crypto. So you have to be really careful. Do not click on links. Do not do stupid stuff. I found out that the scams are getting worse each and every day. So please be super careful in the chat. I'm just asking for a comment and a like. We would like to say in the next video, and I'm trying to do a video either tonight or tomorrow morning. It's Sunday, so we're definitely going to be active for this weekend. What do you think would be the best asset to talk about? Not your favorite asset. What do you think would be the best asset for us to go over tonight or perhaps tomorrow morning? So we're going to do a video either tonight or tomorrow morning. Do you have a particular asset that you're watching, that you're keeping your eyes on, that you're like, I really wish I could see the body of work on a detailed technical analysis chart. I want to see the history. I want to see resistance. I want to see support. I want to see where Wall Street Pete thinks that this thing could really move, in what direction. And sometimes we prepare people. I am giving predictions up or down. Sometimes we are wrong, and many times we're correct. So please understand that we're not always correct. Volume, it just takes one big whale to take millions or trillions or billions of dollars out of something, and all your TA goes to shit. So I hope you understand that that is what we're up against. But at the end of the day, we are preparing ourselves. So give me your asset. We'll find out which one you want to talk about. The most commented after this video is the one we will go over tomorrow morning or perhaps tonight. So hit that bell all notification, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much, my friends. See you soon.